What's going on, everybody? I don't know if you can see me or not. I haven't quite figured out how to set up the night vision on the GoPro yet. I still have to kind of read everything and see how you do that, so I may have to brighten this part of the video up, but in any case, it is late. It's almost 11:30. Ryland's off at midnight. I'm going to meet him at his work right now, actually. And then we're going to go to his house and start taking apart the Z. We're going to focus on one section at a time, so I think tonight we're going to focus on getting the front end, all the old components out, such as the springs and control arms and things of that nature, because it looks like on Tuesday, from what he was telling me, his parts will be in. So that's super exciting. And then July 2nd, he set up a track rental. It's going to be a pretty special track rental for him. We'll go into more detail about that later if he chooses to. I know he has some big news to tell all you guys. Very exciting news, actually. I'm super stoked for him, and I'm sure everyone else will be. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So July 2nd, I believe it's a Friday, and we're going to go out there, we're going to drive, I'm going to have my car out there, we're going to have a bunch of other people out there as well. It'll be his first time out on the track in quite a while, actually, and the first time the car will be out on the track with good quality parts on it. For a while we've been driving it with just stock angle, stock suspension, whatnot, so I'm excited for him. He ordered a diff today. He got a base model one, which I believe is an open diff, so that we can just have it welded. But yeah, we're on our way over there now, and we'll see if maybe he can give you guys a quick little tour of where he works, because it's pretty cool. They sell all sorts of beer where he works, and there's just walls of beer, so it's pretty cool. So I will meet back up with you guys in just a few minutes. What's up, everyone? So met up with Ryland. We didn't tour Norm's. We'll try and do that another day. But we are back at his mom's house where his Z is at. We're going to start tearing into the back end. I think earlier I said front end, but we're going to start with the back end tonight, actually. It's just because we can't start the car. One, it's too late, and two, I think he drained all the fluids out of it. But this is the Z. It's definitely seen better days, but it still gets down. I gave Ryland my old OMP Halo seat. It's got a quick release and some lovely quarter panel damage done by me because the power steering cut out on me off throttle. But you know, it's a good starter car. You know, at some point we'll get a body kit on it and over fenders. But Ryland's gonna pull up on his phone all the parts that he's ordered.
What's up, guys?
There's Ryland. He's gonna pull up all the parts that he's ordered so far. He's got some parts here already.
This is also why I don't want to get into the front end right now. We already have part of the front end ripped apart. I don't want to get into all of this as well.
Yeah, we started tearing this thing apart like 3 months ago and just kind of got discouraged. But like I was saying earlier, he's got a track rental coming up. It's a very special track rental for him. But I'm going to show you some of the parts that he's already has so far.
We'll just kind of go over the car.
Yeah, and then we'll go over the car. But here is his BC. What series are they? The DS? Yeah, the DS. They're the DS type coilover. It's a true rear coilover in the rear.
Yep, so we're going to the all adjustable rear suspension from GK Tech.
Yep, so I believe what I have in my hand right now is a rear. Really nice quality. I like them, even though I run Feel, but BC is a great brand as well.
Yeah, I wanted to go with the Feels, but BC's, you know, I got a good discount on them thanks to Interstate Performance. And you know, they were a little cheaper anyway, but still great quality, like Garrett was saying.
Oh yeah, so that's a rear, I believe. Let me see if I can find a front. Really nice packaging. He got the extended dampening knobs,
Here.
which is nice for the Z because the rear coil is kind of hidden under some trim pieces. So we'll put
Yeah, we'll
these
get
in.
into all that.
And then here is a front. Really nice, all packaged nicely. So these will be a great upgrade since he's still on stock rear suspension and front suspension. So these should make the car ride a lot nicer. We'll be able to lower it if we need to, or raise it, whatnot. So nice product. He's had these, what, a few months now?
Yeah, I think I've had these for like, yeah, a month or two by now, at least. I kind of ordered them when we started ripping into the front end of the car.
Yeah.
They showed up, but
I'll take that rear.
I've just been needing to order the rear suspension so we can actually put that in, and like he said, it's coming in on Tuesday, so that is awesome.
You also have some other parts up here, right?
Yeah.
So, GK Tech,
And-
bolt-on angle kit. I think it gives you about 60 degrees
Yeah,
of angle.
it's 60 degrees of angle.
Super
Super
basic.
simple, yeah.
Yeah, so it bolts onto the knuckle. And then they include a rack spacer. And then they also include a couple different tie rod lengths, outer tie rod lengths. This one looks like a spare, but yeah, they've got a couple different lengths as well, or they might
Yeah,
just
that
be
one's a bit longer.
they might just be spares in general. Not sure. We'll have to.
Yeah, we'll get into it a little bit more when the front end gets around to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So what else I got was, when the damage happened over here, we might have to set up the light. Is it too dark over here?
No, I can see it.
Yeah, when this happened, Garrett was driving. I also think it did something to the rear axle, because now we're getting metal shavings going on. So I still have to order the rear axles, but I ordered the new diff for this. We got a base model open diff. We're gonna get it welded. You know, we were having one tire fire issues, so
Yeah.
got the diff. Like I said, the rear adjustable suspension from GK Tech. We also got their front upper control arms. Other than that, we've got
Dual caliper bracket.
the dual caliper brackets coming from them.
Hydro
The
line.
hydro lines, the hydro bracket to mount the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Got the master cylinder on the way as well.
What else did you get?
And
I
then,
think that's everything you've gotten so far.
yeah, that's everything on the way at the moment.
We need.
I still need to get the rear axles, power steering pump, the belt,
Second set of.
second set of calipers and pads,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that should get it like rolling and driving. It's having issues shifting into gear, so we're gonna have to get into the transmission to see what's going on there. If something's going on there, we'll make a quick order, just pay for the shipping to happen and get that done.
Yeah.
But otherwise than that, that's kind of all it needs to at least get to the track and at least start going out again.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's going to be things that I want to do over time. And
cage
keep the cage and keep going. But that's like kind of our bare minimum goal right now.
So you want to tell them about the track rental?
So the track rental, like he said, I haven't driven this car in probably over a year. It was at a drift con that this happened, and we just never got the car back out there. Yeah, it's been close to a year. And I just never got the car back rolling. We never, you know, like he said, we kind of lost motivation. Like he said, I've never had a track rental, and we are also doing a gender reveal. I'm having a baby with my girlfriend, so we are going to, me and Garrett, we're gonna head out and do burnouts. We're getting some professional grade smoke bombs, and we're just gonna light up the tires and see what it is, I guess. I mean, it should be fun. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Rylan and his girlfriend Mickey. Rylan and I have been best friends since what, 7th grade, something like that.
Yeah,
eighth
since
grade?
Cavallero.
Yeah, so we've grown up together, and I'm super excited for them. So we kind of kept it under wraps for a while, but we figured with the
Yeah,
track
we're-
rental in 3 weeks, we would tell you guys, and I'm sure at some point you guys will have a gift registry that we can put in the description if you guys want to help
Yeah,
them
we
out.
haven't. Yeah, we haven't really got that far. It's still, we're kind of still towards the beginning. The due date's not till December, but we wanted to get this gender reveal going. You know, kind of excited, and other than that, the timing for the track worked out with people that wanted to go. So, that just means we have a lot of crunching to do, though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be some late nights.
My girlfriend's
for sure.
brother, he's in the Marines, and he's gonna be home over this time, so that's why we decided to pull the trigger a little soon. So we're doing it on July 2nd. So we pulled the trigger a little soon, but that just means we're gonna have these late nights. Like right now, it is 1:15. We haven't even started working on the car, so
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of late nights. We have 3 weeks to get this thing, and it still needs an alignment once we're done.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 1:15 currently, Saturday morning. We've got 3 weeks as of yesterday to get this thing going.
So let's just go over a quick little overview of the car, and we're going to get into work. We'll probably film a little bit of that and explain what we're doing.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit longer episode, which is fine.
This is just because, I mean, we haven't worked on this car or made a real video with this car yet, so we're still getting used to making the videos and everything. But I've had this car for, 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
I bought it off a lot. I was the second owner. Had like 70,000 miles on it when I bought it. And just I slowly started taking it to like open drifts. And then when I stopped dailing it, it just kind of became a track car that we only used once or twice. And then it's been sitting in the garage for a year or two.
Yeah.
So we are finally getting into it. I've always wanted to do that with this car and start driving it more often and
Driving with me.
driving with him and getting it off the stock suspension and just stock parts, because every time we take it, something breaks.
Yeah.
So we're done with that. So like Garrett said earlier, I saw him mentioning, he gave me the OMP a while back, so we've got that in there. I told you about the parts we're gonna do, otherwise everything's mostly stock, so you're not really missing much. We've got some body damage. Gotta get some fenders back on the car, clean it up.
So what? It's an 03 Touring.
It's an 03, 350Z Touring Edition. I'm like I said, the second owner, the only person that's messed it up so far. So the first owner kept it immaculate.
Yeah, this was done by yours truly. But like I said, it wasn't my fault. I was creeping up on the bank. I was like, I don't want to drop tire or go off the bank, so I'm going to let out the gas. And that was my mistake, because I should have remembered off throttle. There's no power steering for whatever reason, so it just grabbed the wheel out of my hand.
And then that's why we are doing the power steering pump.
Yeah.
We're hoping that gets it done. I figure we should just do new power steering lines. I figure this car has probably never had that done, and we don't want to push gunky stuff into a new power steering pump.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Get all
pause
set
for a
up and
second.
figure out what we're doing, and
Yeah, we're gonna pause for a second. I'm probably gonna put the head strap on for the GoPro, and then we will meet back up in just a few minutes.
all right. Garrett just called me over. Said the first BC is in.
I do
official upgrade to this car.
I do have a little bit of a concern. We may need to see if we can find a longer bolt because this is a nylock nut. So if you see down here, if you bring the camera down here, you can kind of see there's like this white nylon on here. That's supposed to keep the nut from backing out, and threads are supposed to protrude through that, and they're not. So we either need to really tighten this down and torque it, or we need to see if we can get a longer bolt. I'd feel more comfortable getting a longer bolt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we'll probably just get a longer bolt. That doesn't cost that much to go get a bolt, but
And then
we could always
need a
check
nut.
in with your dad or, you know, good old Matt. But
They're both gonna say get a longer bolt.
yeah,
but
then let's just get a longer bolt.
we need another nut for this because one of them
Just flew away.
flew away when we were breaking them loose, but that's not a big deal.
I mean, we're definitely not driving it like this. I mean, we're definitely been doing a nut and bolt check to the whole car before we take it.
For sure.
So that's why we're doing these long nights, because we got a lot to get going.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna move on to the passenger side. Probably not gonna film it because it's the exact same as this side. And the GoPro battery's dying, and we don't want to make this video 30 minutes long.
Yeah, we're like I said earlier, we're still getting used to making videos, so they'll get better as they go. But we want to make sure we're getting all this content because we missed the very beginnings of his car. So
Yeah, but this is a nice coilover. It looks good.
yeah, if I didn't get the feels, I wanted the BCs, and
Obviously, we're probably gonna have to play with ride height, but
oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to adjust everything. We'll probably try to get it as close. I mean, we're gonna get the ride height and everything as close to what's gonna make sense, and do an eyeball alignment before we actually take it. Probably have my girlfriend Mackenzie do that. For some reason, she's weirdly good at eyeballing alignments.
yeah, we can toss my toe plates on it.
Yeah, and just get it as close as possible, and then the day before the track, and then take it in for a alignment. So we'll just get it as close as we can. But once we get everything in, we're just kind of mocking it all up right now.
Yeah,
We still got to go through and tighten everything and make sure everything's good. So
yeah, but we're making headway for sure. So
yeah, so that it's exciting. The first true change to this car. Shout out to BC and Interstate Performance again.
yeah, and we do have discount codes that I put in every description for every video that we have posted right now. You can either use my code or Ryland's code. They're both 5% off store wide, so it'll save you some money and it helps us out as well.
Yeah, I mean, just
We'll also link these in the description. We'll link all the GK Tech stuff.
yeah,
in
we'll
the
link everything
description.
that we're using, definitely. I wouldn't use anything, you know, that I wouldn't feel safe driving on.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't have the money to go full on out, but I didn't want to go cheap either, so.
Yeah, we were contemplating the ISR stuff and the GK Tech stuff, and they were about the same price.
I just wanted to go, you know, uniform with it all, so.
Exactly.
GK Tech, they don't make bad things. They make quality parts for, you know, good prices. They help people get out on the track, and
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to do.
I don't know why
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
putting
just get a
this
new
back
pen.
in.
Those are easy to get. I think I have like a shitload of those, 100 of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're pretty much just gonna take a little drink break and get into the other side and probably clean up and call it a night. But we will definitely be back.
Yeah, we will reconvene. We'll probably do a little closeout on this video, and then probably have it uploaded at some point this coming week.
Yeah, definitely. So let's just gather our stuff and go to the other side.
Yep.